Welcome to Finance Revealed. Watch the complete video to discover new market secrets. Subscribe now.
I know that you know and think that it's going higher. Gold is not going to go higher this year. Please buy some Bitcoin. Just buy it. Well, worst case, if it doesn't work, hold on. Worst case, if it doesn't work, then you can say, my kid did it, Pomp did it, all my other friends did it. I just wanted to have the entertainment of losing money alongside them. But if it works, you'll send me a Christmas card at the end of the year and tell me thank you. Do you think today we're sitting at $46,000? Look me square in the eye and tell me you don't think Bitcoin's going to be higher at the end of the year.
Higher than it is today? Look, I don't know. I mean, look, but there are a lot of things that I think could be higher at the end of the year. That's what I'm buying. You know, I want to buy stuff that I have confidence in. I want to buy stuff with real value. You know, I buy businesses that pay me good dividend income. You know, I don't want to just gamble on Bitcoin. Sure, it could go up, but you know what? Let's say I buy it and it goes up. What if I don't sell it and then it goes down and I didn't even make any money? Even though it went up, I held on to it. I followed your advice. I bought it. I held on to it and then it crashed. So even though it went up, who cares? So I don't want to, you know, play in that sandbox with you guys. You know,
if you put 5%, if you put 5% of your net worth in Bitcoin, you'll become a billionaire, and then I can run around and tell everyone I made Peter Schiff a billionaire.
You want me to put 5% of my net worth in Bitcoin to make you a billionaire?
No. Pomp made Peter Schiff a billionaire after he buys Bitcoin. That's going to be the story. No problem at all.
You know how to make a fortune in Bitcoin? No, I don't know. You know how to make a small fortune in Bitcoin?
What?
Start out with a large fortune. Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. I mean, look, I don't need to get rich in Bitcoin. I'm rich enough, you know? So, but I don't want to go broke. And I think that if I put, you know, well, obviously if I put a 5%, I'm not going to go broke.
Okay, so then put 5%, you'll be a billionaire, and then you'll send me a Christmas card.
I just don't believe there's any way that's going to happen.
Okay.
There's no, I don't think could Bitcoin go up from here? Sure. Can it go to 1 million? I think the odds of that are so minimal, right? I know everybody just assumes that it's going to go up there. Everybody that owns it. That's why they're not selling.
Peter Schiff said there's a possibility Bitcoin may go to $1 million.
I don't think it will. I think the odds are that, you know, I mean, maybe if there's hyperinflation and a gallon of gas is $1 million, maybe it could happen, right? Or like anything is possible. But in real terms, that's not going to happen. But, you know, I've never seen a asset class where the people that were invested had such strong conviction as to how much it was going to go up, right? And so it's very rare that everybody turns out to be that right. I mean, you have so many people that are in Bitcoin and are so confident that they are going to get rich, that they're going to be millionaires or billionaires. All they have to do is hold on to this asset. The markets have a way of disappointing people. Most people end up getting disappointed. It doesn't work out that way. And, you know, I even think that even if Bitcoin is going to make a big move, which I doubt, I think it's going to have a much bigger shakeout first. I think there's far too many people who have levered up their Bitcoin, who have borrowed against their Bitcoin because they don't want to sell, because they're afraid of losing out on the big gains, but they needed money, and so they borrowed against it. I think this is an accident waiting to happen. Even if I wanted to buy Bitcoin, I'm going to wait until everybody gets flushed out of this market. You know, I want to see MicroStrategy go under. You know, I want MicroStrategy to sell their Bitcoin. Then maybe I'll consider buying some. I doubt it, but at least from a market timing point of view, I want blood in the streets. I ain't going to buy into a mania, into a hype. And I know people try to say, oh no, this is still the ground floor. I knew about the ground floor. I had an opportunity to get on the ground floor. This ain't the ground floor. This looks nothing like the ground floor. So if I didn't get in at the ground floor, I sure as hell aren't getting in now.
I respect your deep conviction on never capitulating. I do respect that. No problem.
Yeah, that's, you know, go down with the ship. I got no doubt that you're doing that. but don't say, but you know, like I won't even have to say I told you so, because you'll think about me. But you know,
listen.
But you know what? Just in case you're wrong, don't put all your money. You keep talking about how you got almost everything in Bitcoin. You know, you've also, like, your whole life revolves around it. You need some diversification. Because, see, if you're right, if Bitcoin really is going to go so high, you don't need to have so much of it. A little bit is all you need. put the rest of your money, and this goes for everybody else who is listening to this podcast, and whether you want my help or not, right? Whether you want to use Euro Pacific Asset Management to build a portfolio, you want to go to Schiff Gold and buy some gold and silver, it doesn't matter. But anybody that's listening to this, take something off the table. If Bitcoin does do what you think it's going to do, you don't have to bet it all. Don't bet the farm, because if you're wrong, you're broke. So take a good chunk of that Bitcoin money off the table and invest it in something real, something sensible, that if you end up being wrong on Bitcoin, you're not broke. You still have some assets that will have value. And if I'm right, the stuff that you're going to buy that I'm recommending is eventually going to go way up, and it will more than make up for what you lost in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies.
Bitcoin dollar, Bitcoin price, Bitcoin versus Ethereum, Bitcoin investment, Bitcoin prediction, Bitcoin market cap, Bitcoin ticker, Bitcoin value, Ethereum wallet, Ethereum blockchain, Ethereum update, Ethereum